Hi guys, we are back on another video. Today I will be showing you my first impressions of Gran Turismo 7. Now I've been playing this game for a few weeks now, since it came out, and I'm really happy with it. The customizing is great. I'm really happy because used cars has just come back, and now you can just you have used cars now and again. They pop up, different ones, which is nice because you can buy older cars. And well, yeah, the customization is great. It's sort of like, it's quite cool. There's a cafe for doing quests. So look, so there's a cafe with your menu book on quests you need to do. It's not like Gran Turismo Sport, because it's more like Gran Turismo 6. So there's more like the Sunday Cup is back. Wasn't available in Gran Turismo Sport because Gran Turismo Sport was more of a simulator, more of like a sandbox simulator. You chose your thing, but there's also new cars, and you have your garage. And I really like the way it's laid out. So your menu is just an option of like a whole map, and that I find is a lot nicer than just having like a normal screen with a load of just stuff written on it, and you have to go into your garage. I find this is quite nice, and I've got already sort of some nice cars. I haven't really got any really expensive cars yet, but I've sort of been spending my money on like upgrading and creating and now this is some of the customization you can get, so it is quite nice. I've also got this one, so this is sort of the customization you can get. You've got you can load other people's designs onto your cars. It costs money, yes, not real money, but in-game money, which is a shame. But it's because then you could just use it to advantage to get the wheels for free and stuff. So yeah, and it's quite cool. And there's online and sport, so that is nice. And they've kept the normal just sort of look up here, you know, at the top. But it's cool because there's some like sort of quests and stuff to keep you like enjoying. So it's quite nice, and the graphics are, well, yeah, amazing. So guys, I'll be showing you some gameplay, but what I found was Gran Turismo Sport, it was a bit, you know, it was a good game. I really liked it. The graphics were amazing. Just everything about it was really good. The only problem was it was so sporty. There wasn't the Sunday Cup. The range of cars wasn't that high. There weren't a lot of different types of cars. It was either brand new cars or very expensive old cars that cost like 20 million, so you couldn't actually really buy older cars. You had to buy new cars, which was a shame because I was looking for maybe sort of more 80s, 70s, all ages, and this has got that really well. Obviously it hasn't got really old cars, nothing further than the 1960s. I think 60s and upwards, maybe 50s and upwards. But I really like the cars. It's really good, and I don't know, it's more casual than Sport, Gran Turismo Sport, because, well, it's in the name. Gran Turismo Sport was quite an esports based game, and it was a bit competitive. So this is a lot nicer to see some more better single player gameplay, as well as being able to play online, although it does minimize the amount of online you can really have. But overall, I think this is a really good game, just for sort of, you can start this game casually and start playing happily, and it's really good. But I will be loading onto a game. I don't know what I'll do. Maybe I'll do these tracks are quite nice to race on. Maybe I will do, yeah, I'll do the Tokyo Express. I'll just do a race. It doesn't matter how much I get. I would change my car. Oh no, this one's fine. Okay. So yeah, I really like this game. It's really good. The graphics have sort of changed quite a bit. They're slightly better. They're like, obviously, because I'm on PS4, my graphics are limited to a high amount. So it means that probably on PS5 it's going to look a lot better. But the graphics I'm very happy with. They've sort of sorted out what people look like, because I found people were a bit, yeah, they were a bit weird looking and like sort of plasticky before, but now they've sorted out the characters, as you can see in the background. Now guys, I do warn you, I'm not going to be best driving with this car, because this car I have just literally got, and I've customized it. I like it, but I'm not so sure about it yet. It'd be a shame. I was going to drive my Honda Civic, but as you can see, the graphics are quite good, and I had a bit of gameplay on the raining circuits, and that was quite nice. That was quite like realistic. You got slowed down by the rain, like in real life. So that was quite nice to see, because I found with Gran Turismo Sport they didn't really care about if it was wet weather or not, and now they've sort of like listened to like what the weather is like to actually see the performance. As you can see, I'm slightly faster than these cars because I wasn't expecting them to be this easy. I am on expert mode right now, so it should be giving me the hardest AI possible. But yeah, I've got too much of an upgraded car. But yeah, so this game is, as you can see, it's really nice. It's aesthetically quite nice, and the gameplay is obviously amazing, as you would expect on a Gran Turismo game, which is normal because Gran Turismo games have to be nice looking, but also to an extent where they can also make the gameplay super realistic, because it is a simulator game. So it is nice to see that it is balancing the amount between like great graphics like Forza Horizon. What I find is I tried playing it, and the graphics, yeah, they're amazing. The map is amazing. I've got massive, sorry guys, but the map is amazing. The size of the map is cool, but the cars do not drive very nicely. I tried trying with all sorts of cars, and they just did not feel like a normal car, and I sort of just, they were a bit drifty. So this game just really feels correct, like a real car should actually feel. Now I'm just playing with the bonnet view to give you guys sort of a view of what this game looks like, but I can also show you from inside as well. Like, it's always looked nice inside cars, apart from in GT5 used cars did not have an interior, which was disappointing, but they were a lot cheaper. But now even used cars have an interior, because as you can see, this is a used car because it's quite old. But I like the game. It's good. It cost a lot of money, as you can see, but I think it was worth it, because this game is really nice, and the standard edition was £55, I think, and obviously for a new game it's not like a lot of money, but it is quite a bit of money nonetheless. Sorry, I can't play in this mode. It is a lot of money nonetheless, because it's just, yeah, it's 50 quid. It's a game. I can't catch up with this car at the front. Yeah, my car is slightly faster, however, it isn't faster. The last car is a lot faster than my car, so it is annoying, because you can see on the straights it just pulls away from everybody else. That's why it's 3 seconds ahead of everybody else. But this game is nice, and I really enjoy it. And I think it was really worth the money to buy this game, because it is great. It's such a good game. I've just been overtaken. Oh, okay, that was the end of the race apparently. And it's a good game. It's such a good game. The customizing is great. I'll show you a bit. Sort of, I haven't got a lot of money right now because I've sort of spent it all, but it is a really good game. It's really fun. It's really fun, as you would expect from a Gran Turismo 7 game. But yeah, it's good. Anyway, I'll see you guys in a sec, just once we've loaded back. Okay, guys, now we're back in here. I can sort of show you what all of this stuff is. So, it takes a bit of time before you unlock these things. You need to do the quests in the cafe, but you have the tuning shop here, which is sort of where you can make your car better, and sort of, which is nice, because what I found Gran Turismo Sport, it was more, there wasn't a lot of actually customizing the engine, and there wasn't just a lot of, like, you know, just sort of there wasn't a lot of like actual like visual showing of what the car looked like. You tune the car, you actually put like you weren't allowed to change what you were using, which I found annoying because I just meant that I couldn't really see what I was doing, see what I was adding. It meant it was a lot harder for people with less experience to actually tune a car. Well, I knew obviously what I was doing. I did my 250 mile per hour super tune. I did that, and then a load of people copied my video, which is annoying, but I did that, and that was all my tuning, and that went well, 250 miles per hour. But if you guys want to check that out, and remember to like and subscribe, that would just be really great to help support my channel, to see more of my content. So yeah, that's the tuning shop, which is nice. And as I was saying about Gran Turismo Sport, you can actually upgrade what the car looks like. Well, now when you upgrade the exhaust and stuff, you can actually make the exhaust look different, which is quite nice because you can get bigger exhaust. And it just, well, what's back is there's maintenance and servicing, which I used to really like because it made me feel more immersed in my game. I really like doing the oil change. It just, even though it didn't matter too much, it just made me, I don't know, it just felt better having it. Also, you can upgrade your car to wide body, which is a really cool feature now. And then you have your helmet customization, which was available in GT Sport, which was fine. But now we have all of these. We can change the rims like before, but now we can actually do custom parts. So you might want to change the look of these things here, the spoilers, the wings. So it's just a lot. It's quite nice having to be able to like actually look at what I'm doing, what I'm changing to my car. Or I might actually, no, I've already got that added on, which is nice. And at the front I can look, what do I want for my car, what do I want it to look like. And yeah, and so if you also go on to load style, there's plenty of options to choose through. If you just do a content search, a lot of options you can choose, racing options, and that is really nice. That's what I did, and I find that is quite cool. I didn't do it with my Civic. I created my own design on the Civic, and then I put this on to this create content stuff. But with this car I have used somebody else's content, which is nice because I find on you can also do that on Need for Speed Heat, which is quite nice, and I quite enjoy being able to sort of not spending too much time on your own one, because it was quite difficult for me. I'm not the best at sort of creating a design for a car, creating the right parts, and it takes a long time. But now you can actually purchase it and stuff, and with the best looking aesthetic style. Now a lot of these other things were available, like the paint, but the custom parts are new and the style loading is new, but this stuff is all new, which is fine. I mean, that stuff is all old, which is fine because Gran Turismo Sport was still a good game. They've just added, basically think of this game as Gran Turismo Sport, just a bit more relaxed and more sort of more like a game than more like a game than sort of like an esports crazy, like you have to be amazing and stuff, and like this is more, it's just nicer to look at. And then you've got Scapes, which was in Gran Turismo Sport, where you could take photos of your cars in places. You've got the World Circuits Showcase. I haven't actually been on here yet. I haven't really looked a lot, but sort of you can like look at your stuff, look at this. That's quite nice. You can get likes and stuff, create content. So look at this. This is nice. Look, they've done a cool job in this. You can just sort of look at content people have made, nice looking stuff they have created. Look at this, like proper Need for Speed Heats. Not Need for Speed, I mean Fast and Furious Supra, which is really nice. I really like that. You've got all of these special designs. Look at that. That is really cool. So it's just, this game is just more open to other people making their own content. People can create content on this game, create their own things which people can like, people can customize their cars with. You have License Center, that wasn't on Gran Turismo Sport, but I remember that on 6 and 5, which was always fun. Missions, which you can sort of earn some stuff from, which is nice. You can earn cars, you can earn vehicles from this. So you earn a vehicle at the end. I have done these. I want to get all gold with these and stuff, and so that is nice. So you can unlock cars. And we've got Brand Central, which has always been in the game. We've always had that because we've always had to have that to buy cars, obviously, and that's how sort of you play the game. But you can search through, like, before. There are a few more cars added. I find with this Brand Central they haven't added a load more cars, but because they've got used cars, they've added way more cars from that onto it. So they've added this. Obviously they've added cars that, as you can see, they've created more cars, but they haven't used as many as before. And it's a shame because I think what was good in Gran Turismo 6 and 5 was we were able to not only buy cars off the second-hand dealer, but we could also buy those cars for just more money on the normal dealer, which is not available anymore. If you want a second-hand car, you have to buy it off here, which is, I find, is a bit of a shame because I need to wait for a Supra. I think I can't actually get a Toyota Supra just yet, with because these are all newer cars. There is the Prius, which is kind of funny to have in the game, but as you can see, we can't get the old 90s Supra from the actual Brand Central, which I find slightly annoying because I did want to be able to unlock the Supra just by buying it here, but now I have to wait before it can come out. But obviously we've got all this, we've still got that, and it's nice. They've added new cars, they've added new things, which is a great idea, and I really like this game. Overall, I think it's worth it. I think you should get this game. I think there will probably be people who are like, oh, it's not worth it for the money. Also, there's another area here, I think, but I'm missing it out. You can see in between here, because I haven't unlocked it all. But as you can see, this is a great looking game. I really like the menu. I really like everything, just makes you want to play the game. Look, you can even see the waves are moving up the shore, and I find that is really realistic and stuff. And you've got the planes. It just really adds to the feel of Gran Turismo 7. You've got the daily workout like in Gran Turismo Sport. You have gifts, so if I go onto Garage, you have sort of gifts which are like an automatic select between money or stuff. I don't have one right now. And you have tuning parts. I don't really know how that works, but it's all really nice. It's all really nice looking. I find it's quite good. It's quite a good game. It's a really good game, and it's worth the money. I don't know, maybe it's worth it to wait. If you don't really want to spend the money, then either buy a DVD the actual game DVD second hand, or maybe wait a few months. What I recommend is sell your Gran Turismo Sport. You make 20 quid. Sell it now would be better. And you make 20 quid, and then it's £30 technically for this game. So that's alright. I was kind of annoyed by the price at first. I was a bit like, it's a lot of money, but then I realised it's such a good game. It's such a big hype. I really like it, and I need a change on Gran Turismo Sports, and this was really good, and I'm really happy with it. So I recommend it. So guys, remember to like and subscribe. Check out my other videos. It would really help support my channel if you just subscribed. I can keep making content for you guys like this one, and that would just be so great, and it would really help me out. My friends are trying to make some channels as well, so check them out. I'll tell you when they make a channel, so I'll plug them. But yeah, I think that will be it for today's video. Goodbye, thank you for watching.